Good morning, guys. How you guys feeling today? Hopefully you are all well. Welcome to the smoothest trading stream on all the internet. Today we're going to be looking at what the market is doing right now, and it looks like it is trying to fake us out like always. We're going to go over some of these levels and give you guys my thoughts on it, tell you guys what I'm seeing and what the manipulation moves have been recently. So right now we're looking at our 12-minute time frame here. It looks like we're making kind of almost equal lows to the overnight lows here. Coming up with some volume right now, and I'm not in any trades at the moment. Just wanted to let you guys know that beforehand. But I am looking at a couple levels here. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at these highs right here at around 19.5. 19.950s. Sorry, 19.950s. And I'm also looking at this area up here that is a possible area of resistance here that we looked at yesterday. Now there was a lot of back and forth in here, a lot of manipulation and kind of fake outs here in this 20,000 level all the way up to 20,200. This here was very, very wild. So I'm not sure if we'll make it up here today, but this is going to be an area to keep our eyes on. We do have a big trend line from a few weeks now here that we kind of lost yesterday, right around that 20,000 mark, which is kind of it's kind of ironic that it was it perfectly matched up right here at the 20,000 level. We had a very hard time breaking under it yesterday. As a matter of fact, I was trying to short this move. I was in profits. on some of these candles, but I was expecting to break and we never got it. And then I kind of got upset and I was trying to short this move back down because I knew they weren't going to leave this 20,000. They weren't going to leave this 20,000 liquidity here. So I kept trying to short this move and I shorted it here. Didn't take profits again. Got stopped out, and then finally the move came here, and I caught some of this on a smaller size. I wanted more size on this trade, but finally the move came. We didn't make lows of the day before the closing, but we did make lows after hours. I was not trading, so we have then since then taken down these lows. So that's what we're seeing so far right now. As far as to the downside, we do have a level that I've got my eye on right here, which is the anchored VWAP right here. This yellow line here is this anchored VWAP that I think we could tap, and it's also very ironically lining up perfectly with this trend line. So I think we can come down here, tap this anchored VWAP, maybe take some liquidity out from here as well, because we do have liquidity in this area to 700s, and then possibly make a move up higher. That's kind of what I'm thinking for this morning. It's kind of what I want to keep my eyes on, and maybe we could see some of that, something like this. Possibly to the upside here. I'm thinking we can come up here, double tap, and then come down, maybe up. Yeah, that's an idea I'm working on, but you got to have ideas. Good morning, Puglisi. Good morning, Mo. Good morning, Austin. Morning, Biblical. What is going on, guys? Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to see what happens today, guys. We're going to see what happens. Just take the best trades you can. Give me a second, guys. Give me 1 second, guys. Ooh, look at that. Broke out right here. All right, we got about 15 minutes left to the open, and she's pumping. She's doing a little pumperoo. Very nice little move here. All right, so let me look at the higher time frames here. Our 2 hour, to be honest, the higher time frames do look bullish. That's why I was hoping to get a little pullback and then into a bullish momentum. So going back into the 6 hour, I think I saw something. Was it the 3 hour? The 3 hour, I think I saw something really nice. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I believe it was right here. Let's see if yeah, I'm gonna have to log out real quick, guys, and log back in because it looks like my my switchboard is not working. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I had to kind of reset the stream. Sometimes my switchboard goes crazy on me. So yeah, I was liking the 3-hour move. It looks like we could get a push to the upside. The 3-hour delta is was telling me this morning before we opened up this candle right here, it was telling me we had a little bit of a trap brewing. If you guys can see it right here, a little trap that we had here. Oh, come on, stop it. Look at this little trap right here. Yeah, this little trap right here. If this CVD would stop moving on me, it would be really nice. All right, right there. Okay, this little delta trap right here on the 3-hour was really making me feel bullish for this morning. I wanted to see the lows get taken out here, which we still could. And right now we could get a reversal from where we are. I'm looking at this area here as resistance. So I think we could still get that reversal down first and then possibly pop up higher. That's kind of what I was looking at. The 30-minute too was giving us a nice little delta trap right in here in this candle. I was just hoping for the sweep. Oh, sorry. Wrong screen. Again, wrong screen. Yeah, all right, so this is what I was showing you guys. This 3-hour trap right here, this is what I was looking at for a possible pop here. I was looking for the sweep of 845, haven't gotten it yet, so maybe that's still in the cards. So that makes me feel a little bit less bullish at the moment in this current move. I'm thinking we can come up and maybe find some resistance, maybe now, maybe later, we'll see. But this right here on the 30-minute was also very bullish here, this little last-minute trap. Like I said, I was hoping for a little bit more of a drop, but we didn't get it. Maybe we'll get it at the open. And let's go back here. Let's go back to our 2-hour. Checking this 2-hour. Kind of not really seeing anything yet. Let's check the 1-hour. Yeah, this 1-hour could possibly be signaling to us a local top, but we have to see how the next few candles play out. All right, let's see. 6-minute still looking bullish. 12-minute still looking bullish. Yeah, so not looking to short anything yet. All right, so right now we are at this area that I had signaled out here as a possible reversal area. The chances of our reversing here are there. We have about, maybe 10 minutes till the open. The chances are still there, but even more likely could possibly be a pop above the daily open here, taking out the overnight highs. Something like that. I think that's the overnight highs right there. Yeah, maybe popping above 20,000 one more time. There is a lot of liquidity at 20,000. I'm sure if I opened up Bookmap, which I tend to do from time to time to see if our ideas correlate with what actually is on the books. Yeah, it looks like 20,000 right now is flooded with orders. If you guys see here, we do have a lot of orders stacked up there. And yeah, I'm not surprised. So we could see a momentary pop up here above 20, and I think we could even get up to these higher numbers if we break 20 up here. So be prepared, guys. We could be on a bullish train today. 100 points already in 15 minutes. We might have a good volume day. Yes, sir, Puglisi. Armando, good morning. I like the title. This is this is the beginning. Yeah, it is. It's always the beginning. You made 1900. Insane trade. I need to lose 400 to keep winning like you did. All right. At the moment right now, guys, I'm still feeling bullish here. I think the market here has some more upside potential. I'd like to think so, at least. I think I'm going to be buying any dips in here. If we get a dip. Hopefully we get a dip under the overnight lows. We will see, though, fellow traders. We will see. We'll be patient and wait for the market to talk to us. Wait for the market to speak. All right, let's check out what else is going on today. We do have some news this morning, right? Don't we? We had some news, or we have some news. Let's see if the news came out already. I think we had 8:30 news today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, today we had GDP at 8:30. No, that was Canada. We had the core PCE price index this morning at 8:30. Let's see what kind of numbers we see there. With the core PCE was expected at 0.3, and it came in at 0.4, so it came in a bit hot here. That's not good for inflation. Let's take a look here. Yeah. So for those of you who are not familiar with this metric, I'm going to explain to you. This measures the change in price of goods and services purchased by consumers, excluding food and energy. So the Federal Reserve watches this number a lot. It watches this number a lot. It's one of the main things they look at in order to drive economic and monetary policy. So we'll see. Personal income. Let's take a quick look at Bitcoin. I took profits on my Bitcoin short. We did good. We made over 20% on this trade here. We took a short from up here to 87s, somewhere in here. We took profits here at 85,000 this morning, 85,000 and change. So 20% on that trade, not bad, not bad. I just gotta start sizing up my trades a little bit more. We started light, started very light, started with a $500 account. So we're trying to build that up. I think with the 2 trades we have in already, we're almost at like, how much have we increased our? I think we're up about, I want to say I think we're up over 20% overall on the account, which is good. I think we're up. So we'll slowly start increasing our position size, hopefully grow that account to be a monster size. Now I could start with a much larger account, guys, but to be honest with you, I would much rather scale a small account than start a big account and scale that, because if I could do it with a small account, doing it with a big account is just going to be that much easier in the future. So I want to also teach myself patience and a little bit of self-control. I know some of you, I know, have the same struggle as I do when it comes to that. Now, we're all getting a little bit of a pullback right now, and that looks pretty interesting to me. This pullback here, because we did have this area outlined here as a possible resistance. So is it possibly here going to roll over? I don't know. Let's see on a 3-minute time frame if there's anything that we should be aware of. 3-minute time frame. I mean, we're going to get a little bit of a pullback. I don't know if this is going to be the move back down to the downside, but it was very aggressive and it felt very fake to me, knowing that we left this behind. I just don't know if this is going to be the area where we're going to reverse from. It could be. All right. Let's see if she can get this bounce here at VWAP. VWAP looks like a potential obvious place for people to get in long from. But I do think that she'll push a little bit more to get traders kind of confused here about where she wants to go. Most likely she'll come down to possibly even retracing this whole candle, if not maybe even taking out the overnight low. After that, though, I am looking for a long, possibly looking for a flush. Yeah, that's true. Oof, oof. Yeah, man. Is this 100 points down? I think it is 100 points down, right? Yeah, 117 points. 112 points. There she goes. Here she goes. But I think she's going to find her strength somewhere in here. Uh-huh. Yeah, it looks like she is moving down. What's up, Mike Light? Good morning to you, brother. Good morning to all you guys. I'm not walking today, guys. I wanted to give myself a day off from walking. I'm not really I'm not there mentally today, so I just think physically and mentally, I just want to take a day to kind of just chill and watch these markets and try something a little different here. All right, so we're getting a beautiful beautiful trap here. Very beautiful trap here. Look at that. We're seeing it across the board here on the ES and on the. We're seeing it on the ES, and we're also seeing it on the Nasdaq. Now, keep in mind, this candle's not over yet. This candle could flush. We're seeing it here. We're seeing it here. This candle could flush. Let's take a look at this VIX and see what the VIX is doing. VIX is yeah, VIX at the moment right now is looking kind of poppy. This thing could pop pretty hard. But we'll see what she does. She might get sidetracked up here. Come back down. All right, let's take a look at our 12-minute again. Next time we just got to trust our gut here with these levels. These levels are really, really spot on, man. Very spot on. 860s could be. She could just go the whole way. She might go the whole way. She might go the whole way. Gonna try to be patient here, guys, and exercise some restraint. Because as much as I want to get into a trade right now, hoping that my analysis or my thesis is right, the market doesn't have to stop on a dime because you feel a certain way. So I'm going to let my patience take over right now. Let my prefrontal cortex do the work. Not my amygdala. Wait for the rest, fair value gap, and play off of it. Biblical says. Yeah, the volume's coming into the downside. These bears are pushing. I should say these market makers, because the market makers, they don't have a bias. They just do whatever they feel like. They say, there's liquidity there. Do we want to go get it? Do we want to fund that liquidity? Do we want to make this market? And they decide if they want to go for it or not. And right now, it looks like they want to go for that lower liquidity. Let's see. There's an order stat at 850, like Puglisi said. I think it was Puglisi who said 860, right? 860s, yeah. There's an order stat at 850. Good fake out to the upside. Knew that was coming. We know that we've got this level here that the market may want to sink its teeth into. take a look at the higher time frames again and see what we're brewing here. We might be brewing a very nice, might be getting a very nice, for sure, very, very nice trap to the downside on this higher time frames. We're gonna see though. London lows at 845 says biblical. That's what I'm thinking. Wait for a pullback of 800. That makes sense too. We have this whole level up in here. Check this level out. Oh, we're open. Market's open. Didn't even realize that. We've got this level here. I forget why. Oh yeah, because this is this was a demand zone. This is also another level I'm looking at here, 600. But I'm thinking we could tap into that. I'm thinking we could tap into that anchored VWAP. And that anchored VWAP is sitting here at 825. I think that's a target the market might want to get to. Yeah, I can't believe the market's been open for 3 minutes. I didn't even realize it. I was like, oh, she's just moving. She's just moving. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what she can do, what she's going to conjure up. Oh, let's see. Let's see, guys. All right, the ES is the stronger of the bunch right now. YM is also breaking down from its morning lows. NQ is leading the way with a lower low. Let's see what she does. I like that. I like the idea of this VWAP sitting at 826, 825. I want to short the 483 and closes at London lows. What's a 483? Went short at 883 and sold at London lows. Oh. Up 450 says Austin. You took a scalp there. I see. Nice job. Good job, Austin. Show Austin some love, guys. Show this man some love. Good for you, my brother. Good for you. Thank you guys for the likes already. We're up to 5, man. We're going to crush it today. We get 50 likes today before we are done, and we'll give away 50K eval. You guys are something else. All right, we took out these London lows on the Nasdaq, but not the ES. So I'm not a believer just yet. Market don't care about me. Austin's holding Nasdaq sells to 19,250 area. You think we're gonna go that low today? Wow. I don't doubt it. We could. Just want to see what the next candles do. Looks pretty good. I think I want to get in a trade at 820s. We'll be patient here. Be patient here. Let's see what she wants to do. She might retrace this whole candle here. Like I said, guys, the ES has not taken out the London lows. The YM did. The NQ did. ES did not. So that does not make me feel all warm and fuzzy yet. We'll just wait. See what she actually wants to do here. I think at 820 level might be actually something she's interested in. Yeah, watch. She just tapped that VWAP to the upside now. Got a little congestion there. We got the VWAP, we got the trend line, we've got the yesterday's low. We've got a lot of stuff in here. We even got the 21 moving average right here. So there's a lot of things that are just kind of stacked up in here at those 920s. Two contracts, 840 long. Nice, man. Congrats, Mike Clay. Good job, brother. I don't know how you do it, but you do it, man. I don't know how, but you do it. Your timing is impeccable. Let's see if this 920 area holds. If it holds, then we're going to see a drop back down to about 820. If it doesn't hold and we break, then we could come start and see some of these higher targets, maybe back up above 20K. Remember, guys, life is a highway. I want to ride it. You know, YouTube gave me a copyright strike for the More Cowbell skit. I'm not even joking, man. I'm not even making this up. I had to cut it out of my live stream because they hit me with a not copyright strike, but like copyright strike, I guess. But there was no action taken on my channel, but it was not visible because of it. So they are too much. No, it's not your fault, man. YouTube is ridiculous, man. They're ridiculous. Like the other day when I used that White Clef song, they hit me with a copyright strike for that too. So when I reposted it as like as a standalone video, I had to put music over it. They're ridiculous, man. They are ridiculous. But I get it. Some people they make money illegally off other people's music. I get it. If I was a musician, I'd want royalties too. I understand. Not a big deal. It's not like I lost any money. It's not like I lost anything. They're just annoying. Yeah, looks like we're getting pretty. She's having a pretty hard time getting above 920. She might have come up for the last time to test it. About 6 minutes here to create another candle. 19,950 is looking good, short for me, but this consolidation makes it concerning. Bears are out to play. Yeah, they're both out today. Like I said, I think we get a little bit more of a push down first, and then we come and grab a big move to the upside. I think. I don't know. Who knows? I could probably be 100% wrong. This consolidation is a bit concerning. Just grateful I'm not in the trade at the moment because this would really drive me crazy. So I want to know today, are we going to have a consolidation day? Are we going to have an expansion day? Are we going to have a trend day? What do you guys think we're having today? Let's take a poll. Let's see what you guys think here. My indicator is not working well today. Sticking to scalping the high-low 15 minutes as it's easier since we stuck in this range. Yeah. Just posted my P&L from morning strategy play. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm done for the day, says Biblical. Smart move, man. Smart move. You don't need to continue fixing something that's not broken. Yeah, it looks like that might have been the final pop there to yesterday's low. It could have been the final pop. And I'm thinking maybe she moves down. Still giving her a few more minutes here to figure out what it is that she wants to do with her life. Yeah, it looks like she is trying to leave those bulls trapped up there at yesterday's low. We had an influx of buyers go along here, as you can see with this little green candle here. We had a lot of people try to go long after the breakout of the trend line. So they did. Now the bears are running with the ball the other direction. I'm thinking they could run down here to 820 at least. All right, so it's 9:45. It's time for me to look for some trades. See what we can find here. We have the initial balance levels. Let's outline those initial balance levels. 15-minute. I don't know if you guys use them. I don't see anything yet as far as value from them. But I'm gonna outline them for a few days and see if there's any value that I find. Do you guys think the 15-minute is more important or the 1 hour? All right, let's see if this works. All right, we got our 15-minute IB high up here, IB low down here. I don't know if it's going to serve us in any way, but we'll just keep our eye on it. As of right now, we gave back that whole move. Pretty much. Let's see. There's still potential here. What do we got? A minute left in this candle? Okay, this was a demand zone before. Yeah. ES is looking nasty. ES looks like it's going to lead the way down. Still got 30 seconds left in here. Yeah, we're about to get a new candle here. Things are looking pretty interesting. Missed my short opportunity, says Publizi. I don't think you have. I really don't think you have. I think that short opportunity is coming up right now. I just tried it. See what we see here. She's still trying. Wow, the YM has really lost it, huh? Looks like the VIX wants to pick up the slack here and possibly go higher, but we'll see. I don't know. Things are looking kind of suspect at the moment. What do you look for if you're using the DOM? I don't use the DOM. I get my order flow from the Delta. I think people look for big orders on the DOM or the speed of the DOM. I think that's what people use the DOM for. They look at the speed of the DOM and they look for orders, large orders on the DOM. And see if this ES goes back down under 5,700 here. I think 19,820 is a good level. All right, let's see if we can take 2 off here on my live account. I did take that short with Publizi there. Hopefully I could take 2 off here at 843. I have this short on here as well. Let's see if I can take 2 off here. I'm gonna leave 1 runner. Actually here I'm gonna have a few runners. Let's see if she'll drop a little bit more here. Oh, ES took the lows. ES took the lows here. Give me this now. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so the ES just took the lows. Hoping we can still get this tap here of the lows on an NQ. Piano's at 2,000. Wow. Look at you, brother. You're savage. You're out of control savage. Question is, does she reverse here or does she tap these lows? ES, like I said, ES just took them. And Q's looking stronger now. See if we could take a little tappy tap here. ES is pushing hard. And Q not so much. Can NQ give us a flush here? Yeah, ES is pushing down. Wow. NQ, can you do the same? Can you not be such a Karen here? Can you give us a little pushy push? ES is pushing hard. Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Come on, NQ. Give us a little tap here. A little love tap. A little love tap. Come on. There we go. Love tap. Love tap is a little place where we can get together. Come on, baby. Love tap. Love tap. Baby, love tap. Come on. Just give us the 40s here. Give us the 40s, baby. Give us the 40s. Come on, baby. Give us the 40s. All right, I'm taking my profits on my live account. I'm up $300. on my live account and see if I can get my eval here to tap. I don't know what she's doing. I think she's going to keep going now. There's like a brick wall here at 840. I think I'm going to take it here too, though, to be honest. I think she's going to rip back up. All right, we'll take profits on it as well. Looks like she may want to come back higher. Just watch rips. Tilt. Whoa, rare to see that. Really? Blew his Tradefy, 33K and all 20 Apex accounts. Yikes. That's wild. That's wild. Yeah, so I'm doing a responsible thing here. I don't want to punch myself later. I just took my profits. Yep. Pretty nice on the day here. Patience pays. Crack kills. I still think we go lower though because the ES is looking disgusting. That's an example of a prefrontal cortex trade, not an amygdala trade. Project X doesn't have those settings. Can't find them. What settings? If you set your DOM to just big orders, yeah, I think you can do it. You could put filters on your DOM. Good trade to anybody who took that. I need that short. Unfortunately, I didn't get the love tap. They missed me by like a tick, so I had to manually close it. I had an order at 843. We came right to 843, and I didn't get tapped, so we had to close it manually. Time and sales, yeah. So we're up on these accounts, 231 a piece. So you're getting pushed down pretty hard. Yeah, they're working their way through here. Let me check out the 2 hour. What do we got in the 2 hour? 2 hour looks like it has a nasty spike down. We got that 820 push, just like I imagined. Yeah, we might be getting something. $12 looking kind of, 12 minutes looking kind of bullish now. To be quite honest. We'll let her calm down a bit. Yeah, that was literally exactly what I thought she'd do here with this VWAP. My shorts were at 950, 941, and 938. Missed 941 and 938 for focusing on the wrong side of the market. I told you, dude, I was like, you're not too late to it. You're actually perfect timing when you said that. When you said that was exactly when I went short. There's no such thing as a perfect entry, man. It's in your head. Because if your move is only going to be for 5 points, then you probably shouldn't be taking it anyway. You know, the moment you said that was right around here, 913. We got down to 820. Yeah, so I scaled it into this by adding into the trade as I saw it progress, and it worked out well. Papa, you think that Rips is gonna delete the video, or you think he's gonna post it? Because if he's gonna delete it, I'm gonna download it and see if I can go to his channel. I want to see that later for my viewing enjoyment. Not that I wish bad on anyone, but I always find it funny when somebody who's like a influencer, when they All they show is wins, and then they have a nasty loss. Let's see. He'll post it. He's 100% legit on his trades. Yeah. Yeah, I don't follow him that closely, so I don't know if he's capable of doing something like that. He does a short stream though. That I know. Oh yeah, he did post it. Max loss. Okay, I'll check him out later, man. All right, let's see what other kind of setups we get here, guys. Rips has been very transparent. Yeah. No, I think you know what, now you mentioned it, I think I did see a video from him where he posted a loss once before. But a lot of these guys aren't that transparent. You guys think we get the pop from here? So the ES is telling me that we might have a problem on our hands. The delta on the ES is telling me we might have a problem here. And NQ is like, yeah, I'm trying to rip back up. Yeah, you know what? Popeye humanizes somebody to see that. It humanizes someone, because if somebody's too perfect, it's just like, come on, man. This is not reality. That's why when you hear, like when I hear someone who is successful, I don't want to hear about their successes. I want to hear about their failures. Like that's what drives me. That's what motivates me. Like, oh, you're human. Or you're like me. You know, we both go through the same struggles. I've been there before. I thought like that too. I don't like those things. You know, like so if I see someone who's like him, who makes like, you know, crazy dough, right? Like he does like tens of thousands of dollars a day, and that's not even poker. That's just trading. It's refreshing to see somebody kind of like have human emotions, right? It means that we could get over it too, that we can get past it as well, and then one day hopefully, you know, make it to be able to hold trades that big. Have I ever lost 7,000 in 4 minutes? I lost 100. I lost 100,000 in in 2 weeks, I think. That's the most I ever lost. Don't know about, and that's real money. That's not like sim money. So I know exactly where Rips. I know a guy like Rips, if he's doing it, man, he's still human. That's encouraging. Yours was options. Mine was leverage trading. But in my defense, I was a brand new trader with no experience and I had no business using that kind of money. Live it and learn it. Yeah, there couldn't have been a better lesson than that. There could never have been a better lesson with it than what I went through with my first year trading. And to be honest with you guys, if I was if I had a little bit of weaker mindset after something like that happening, I don't know what I could have done. And I'm not talking about trading. But I said I have two options. I can either wallow in misery and act like a victim, or I can make this my life's work to try to learn this as a craft, if there's really something here, and eventually make that money back and laugh about it and maybe tell a story about it. Yeah, so we did just cross over VWAP here. Now remember, VWAP is evaluated average price, so it doesn't mean we have to tap it and then go, which is it was an idea I had that we can get here, but we could be getting back into the average, which means that we may even go lower, much lower here. But we'll be patient and let the market talk to us and tell us what she has in store. At the moment right now, it looks like continuation because ES is leading the way here with nasty downward action. Wish I was still in my shorts. That's a thing of the past. I took what the market gave me and what I allowed the market to give me before my amygdala took over. My prefrontal cortex took the trade. My amygdala got out of the trade for a fear of loss. Fear of loss is stronger than the passion to gain. You guys know that? Did you guys know it's scientifically proven that the fear of loss is stronger than the potential of gain? So somebody asked you, would you rather make $100,000 or lose 10? Believe it or not, a lot of people would say I'd rather wait. No. I said that backwards. Would you rather? Never mind. I think I butchered that one. Which one is scarier? Making 110? Making 10,000? No. Which one would you rather do? I know it's one of the two. I gotta come up. I gotta figure that one out again. I think it's. Would you rather? It's one of those. ES and are in corn. What ZT corn? Where my trades today? Good, man. Good move. Yeah, I think we're gonna continue here, guys. We just put in an anchor candle here. We got 2 minutes left on this 12. Looks like we might continue here. We might get a little bit of a bounce just to kind of clean things up here and test this trend line once more. But trend lines were made to be broken. Oh, it's, would you rather have a chance at making 100,000 or a chance at losing 10,000? Which one is scarier? I think what people would say most of the time, it's scarier to lose the 10,000. I don't know. What? It's something. ZT is a 2-year treasury. Oh, that's what it is. Motivation took one trade off of 951 on ES. So you got in on this little dump here. Continuation. Yeah, I think the only person I've seen trade bonds in here is LAFTA. But I thought bond trading was like red flagged at most prop firms. Take a look at the delta here, guys, on the ES. The delta on the ES is slowly progressing to the downside here. As you can see, slowly progressing to the downside. The delta on the NQ looks a little better, but she also just put in a big anchor candle, which means we can have a succession of some more here. A little bit of chop after this, but probably a succession of red candles. The YM is also looking nasty. Yeah, LAFTA's in the house. Bonds trade nice. Try them, Mike Light. Yeah. Not any bonds though, James bonds. All right, we just swept this area here like nothing. Like it wasn't even here. Next area I am targeting is the 600s. And we also have this major low here at 550. She just gave up her hand, guys. She just gave up her hand. Look at that. Pick your poison. All right, let's see what we've got here. If we're gonna have a little pop here, but there are some plentiful targets to the downside. Due for a bigger retracement or just continuation. Yeah, she'll get a little bit of consolidation here. I think ultimately though she is going to continue down a little further. There's really no rhyme or reason for her to pop here at 700. We'll see though. Does she ever need rhyme or reason? Oh, guys. Come on, Nasdaq. Come on, Nasdaq. Give us a nice easy entry. Publizi, I know you're probably kicking yourself right now. This show would have been nice for the portfolio, for the P&L. Yeah, so I'm going to look for a continuation off of the most, am I? At the moment, I'm just going to sit on my hands. Good morning, Captain. How's it going, brother? Hope smooth sailing for you, Captain. No choppy seas. Oh, guys, great news, man. Bionox blessed me with my own affiliate code. So if you guys are interested in the Bionox evals, they're right now, I think that's 83% off. 83% off, I think, makes them roughly about like 20 something dollars, $30, something like that for the eval. Not a bad deal at all. They do go on sale from time to time for 91% off, but you got to stack up on those when you get them. But if you are looking for an eval with Bionox, has friendly rules when they pass. The affiliate code is now Smooth Trader, no space, Smooth Trader. The link is down below if you guys are interested in that. So Bionox is one of my favorites. Traderify is my first go-to. I like them the most. I also like Bionox. I trade as well TPT. I don't have a code for them yet though. They're being a bit us. I don't know what I would call it, but they're not really hooking me up at the moment. And then I trade also Top Step, but Top Step at the moment I don't have any evals with them. I have one that's going to renew next month, so we'll wait on that one. Oh, I also have Trade Day. I have Trade Day. Trade Day is also a really good firm, guys. So the Trade Day has for the serious trader, I would say Trade Day. I'm going to be working with them more in the coming weeks and months. So if you guys are interested in checking out Trade Day, they do also have a coupon code. It's the Smooth Trader. Also, if you want to use the affiliate code for them, you get the highest discount available. So we got Trade Day, Bionox, and Traderify right now. That's blessed us with our own personalized affiliate code, Smooth Trader, no space. We still got Apex. Apex has their link down below in my description as well for their 80% off till the 31st. Those coupons will expire this month on the 31st. So check them out if you guys need anything. It would definitely help the channel, and also those are the ones that I trust the most. There are some new prop firms that are coming onto the scene, but I think once you've got your core, you know, 5, there's really no more. There's no need to kind of overdo it, right? Kind of like you go to IHOP or you go to Cheesecake Factory, there's like a million options to pick from. You just get too confused at that point. You don't even know what to do. You have to learn all rules, different rules for every prop firm. But to be honest with you guys, having 1 or 2 prop firms in your pocket as a backup, trading live, I think is probably the best way to go. I like trading live. I'm gonna wait for Monday to trade the live account. 9 a.m. session is my best shot to make it. I'm gonna paper trade the 9 a.m. session and see how it plays out. Okay, good for you, brother. Good for you, man. And as far as live brokers go, I have mine with, I have a few, but the one I'm actively using right now is with Webull. If you guys want to check them out, you can get some free stocks by depositing $100 into your account. A link for that is in the description as well if you guys are looking for a good broker. The thing I like about Webull the most is they're super easy to sign on with. And when you make profits, you can take the profits out and start investing it directly into your favorite stocks or ETFs or even crypto. You can invest from Webull, which is nice. You diversify your gains. All right, let's see what she could do here. We're reaching the level I have here at 600, which I think is very possible. Continuation is very likely here. Sit tight and wait, guys. There's nothing I can do right here but chase. I don't know about chasing, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. All right, what are we getting here? Did you guys know there was a 7.7 magnitude earthquake that just hit Thailand? Look at this building. They had I think the building had a pool on the top deck, on the rooftop. Look at the water from the pools. Holy moly, imagine being up there. Imagine being up on that floor when the earthquake was hitting. Man, that's scary, brother. Guys, that is a scary thing. Wow. Oh, wow. Some of these buildings did not make it, huh? Anybody here ever been to Thailand? Guys, buildings are just falling. Wow. Oh, wow. Some angry investors right there. Oof, these buildings weren't even done yet and they're already falling. Yeah, it's pretty catastrophic. Yeah, watch how the buildings were shaking with the water falling off of the rooftops from the pools. Oh, man. That's scary. That's scary. I know some of you guys are on the West Coast. Laughter, how do you feel about earthquakes, man? Does it bother you? Do you have like an emergency plan? in case the big one hits one day. Yeah, so many have moved to Thailand to beat inflation. Yeah, I heard about that. That we're supposed to be watching the markets, but I know we're supposed to be watching the markets, but nothing's happening right now at the moment. So instead of hitting buttons, let's take a quick look at these last 12 seconds that LeBron was very angry about. Nice. That was great. That was great. He needs to retire, says captain. Yeah. All right. We're getting a push back into that 675 level. Careful here because we might. Give me a sec, guys. All right, we're still moving here. Still moving. Keep an eye on the 600 level. I don't think the market's ready yet to make a U-turn. Yeah, I don't even know how long LeBron's been in the league, captain, but yeah, I think it's about that time. Just checked out the USGS site. The 7.7 was in Burma near Thailand. Yeah, well, that's cool, man. Laughter that it's possible for it to happen in your neck of the woods. So staying in a one-story house, that's probably a smart idea, man. Because when the big one eventually hits, right? Because you guys have that San Andreas fault, right? That's what I think you guys are the biggest culprit there. San Andreas. All right, S&P is still looking kind of nasties. Everything's looking nasty. There's nothing really here that I'm seeing that's even pointing at a reversal just yet. All right, so this candle here was an absorption candle at one point, and this candle ended up turning red. So this area here at 750 more than likely is going to be a nice area that it's not going to, yeah, here we go. We still have it here on the 6 minute at 7, the top of that candle, 751. So I know it's crazy. But if we get a pop back into this little area right here, yeah, if we got a little pop into this area right here, she can still hold. So if we're taking continuation to the downside, let's watch this area. And we'll see what she has in store. Because right now I'm looking at 600 as a possible area to get bullish at. Take care, Publizi. Yeah, guys, we almost have 10 likes, man. Okay. There we go, 10 likes. Very good, man. I just pressed the like button. No, that wasn't me. I'm just kidding. All right, Let's see. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have in store for next week's earnings? We have anything? Do we have anything good? Let's see. The week of the 31st. Monday's the 31st. Let's see if we have anything big. Nah. Yeah, it looks like we're all out of earnings for next week. We might have some big news though for next week, some catalysts for next week. See what we possibly be setting ourselves up for today, because today being Friday, the market sometimes tends to want to set things up for next week. So it looks like Monday we got Chicago PMI. It's nothing really big. Tuesday we have jobs openings. JOLTS jobs and ISM manufacturing. So we could be setting up for something on Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be a big week. Wednesday we have ADP, non-farm employment change. Thursday we have unemployment claims. And I think Friday would be NFP next week. Next week's going to be a big week, guys. So maybe we're getting that final dump. Tariffs will be the big news. Yeah, tariffs will also be in on the 2nd, right? You know what it is? Everyone's scared of the tariff. Everyone's scared of the tariff news. So psychologically, they'll probably do the exact opposite. They'll probably end up pumping the market on the tariffs. They're going to dump it now. So think about that. They're going to dump it now as much as they can just to pump it like crazy next week, because everyone thinks the opposite. So I don't know. Just a theory. Laughter says 2012 movie showed a huge California earthquake. We fell into the Pacific Ocean. Oh no, yeah, no, I saw. Remember that? That was a crazy movie. Can see a reversal back up to 20,840. 840. Can we? 825. I mean, we have the VWAP up there. We have the 15-minute imbalance, IB low, overnight low. We could, but at the moment, I don't see it just yet. I don't see it at the moment. When I do see it, I'll let you guys know if I see something that's worth entertaining. At the moment, I don't see it. So my apologies, guys, for not being on the charts all the time. But what I'm trying to do is not look at the charts as much as possible, because if I do, I don't want to end up thinking like, oh, I'm smarter than the market, let me jump in. I took my short. I don't want to jump into it again right now and think that I can chase this market down. For me, it's not a setup. For you guys, it might work if you guys know what you're doing with that. But for me, it's not a setup, because I feel like every time I've ever done that, market has come back. It's come back for me. He said, "Oh, you're late to the party, huh?" No problem. I got something for you. All right, we are hitting that 600 level that I was very interested in. We could get a pop from here. I'm starting to see a nice possible trap put in. If we can get a nice break here to last week's low at 558, a good pop to that. But what's going to happen is more than likely we're going to come up short of it, reverse up, and then come back down for it. People will profit take early. So yeah, watch it. Sorry, 840. Oops, 19,840. Yeah, I think it's possible. But I think ultimately the market finishes red today. It looks like it wants to, at least. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Let's look at the bigger time frames. Let's see about the 2 hour, 4 hour. See where we're at now. Okay, 2 hour looks like continuation. Wow, what a candle. We still have an hour left there though. 30 minute. Let's see what the 30 minute looks like. 30 minute looks ugly too. Damn. Let's check the 4 hour. Let's check the 3 hour first. Yeah, everything's looking kind of ugly. Man. Wish I had better news for the Bears. I mean, for the Bulls, but I see continuation. I see continuation. I see dead people. And continuation. This is the 2 hour. We've got an hour left in this candle, but if this candle closes like this, then we're going to continue this. The higher time frames don't look that much better, to be quite honest. Let's transport into our daily. Yeah. Daily looks like continuation as well. Yeah, this might not end well. This might not end well, guys. So Austin with that 19,200 might not be far. He might not be far off. He might not be that far off. Damn, we would have been crushing it right now if we would have stayed in our shorts. 300 points. You live and you learn. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? All right. No worries. No worries. Austin, when you say you're up 1,500 on Nasdaq sells, are you in options or are you in a futures short? All right, so we've kind of reached this little level that I have outlined here, the 600 level. Osprey FX. Okay, cool. That's cool, man. All right, looks like she's continuing here to the major low, set here at 555. I'm going to take this little chart on that little level off. Since we already hit it, I'm clear off my screen a bit. Okay. ES looks like it might be putting in a bottom soon. The Dow's trying. NQ looks like it's trying to. All right, so we're going to keep our eyes peeled here. I think that somewhere in this little vicinity here, we could get a little pop. Watch it. Somewhere in here we can get a little pop. We have about, what, 9 minutes? 9 minutes left in this candle. I don't know what just happened there. Okay. That did not get locked in. Yeah. Buyer stepped in here, but they have not successfully set the trap yet. Here on a 12-minute yet. Should have kept my BTC short open. All right, looks like she's trying to make a little push here, possibly. I don't know, maybe back to 700. It's possible. The delta here doesn't look right yet for the ultimate move up. She could be putting in a base right now. She might put in a little bit of a push here. She could put in a little push here just to kind of get bulls excited. Watch your levels here, guys. She is not giving it up yet. She's not giving up these lows yet, but she is going to probably try to make a little bit of a run here. Go gather up some liquidity, but we'll see. Anything's possible here. Watch this push. I took a little long in here, guys. Try to scalp it up to maybe the 700s, 690s on my evals. This is currently what my trade here looks like, just to give you guys an idea where my levels are and where my TP is. Just to give you an idea there. This is not my ultimate trade here. I'm not saying this is going to happen right now, but I am looking to take a small move off of this. Let's see if we can get it. If she doesn't give us a push higher, above 650, then I might look to close this. But as of right now, she's still looking okay. See if we get the volume to kick in here above 650. All right, got 35 seconds left in this 6-minute candle and a 12-minute candle. Let's see what kind of action we get next. If we continue to go down here below 600, I think I might just wait on this move. I'll come back to it and revisit it. Market's looking to put in some kind of a consolidation here. Most likely I'm a little early to this move here, is what is appearing. May have to close her out soon if we don't get a pop. Yeah, we actually put in a pretty big volume spike on that green candle, but it didn't go too far. What's up, Banks? How you doing, brother? Hope you're feeling good. Let's see if we get a little pop here. So some buying activity was starting to happen here. She might not be ready. Could get stopped out here. Yeah, looks like we are not ready. This move is not ready. Give this move a little bit more room. Let's get a little bit more here. Well, we'll see here, guys. Let's see what she wants to do. At the moment, she's looking a bit trappy. All right, we're stopped. We'll take our stop here. Be patient here for the move. I guess I had more stops than I thought. So you want to tap this 554 level first here before going to the upside. ES is looking pretty good for a possible bounce from these lows, from the maybe this 5650s, 5640s. NQ is also setting up a very nice trap with this move. About 3 minutes left in that. We'll give it its 3 minutes and wait and see if we actually move up from here. Nasty move this morning. We're seeing a trap being formed right now at the moment. I'll give her a few more minutes here to kind of settle in. Looks like she's trying to go for the 554. That is a level that we know is here. It's a major low and it's last week's low. Got 1 minute left here in this candle. And then we'll see what kind of action she gives us then. .40 seconds. And it looks like the 6 minutes also putting in a nice trap. It's good when they all have confluence. In 10 seconds, we get this new candle here. And we got it. We got it. Let's see what she does. She looks like she wants to go straight down to that. 554. She gets above 640 right now. That could be a very bullish sign. Because we did have some absorption candles there. Yeah, I think she's going to push it off. She's going to push down to 554 and maybe then some. But that's a low she wants to desperately take out. She's looking good. She's looking pretty good. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Hey, we got 554. We just got it, huh? Or 560s. Illegal immigrant, what's up? Hey, Smooth, what's brewing today? Not much, man. This drop here was a lot nastier than I expected. I took the short, but I only took profits here at this measly 840s, man. And we had a whole nother 300 points that we missed out on. So I'm feeling some kind of way about it, but it happens. All right. So we've got, move on down to the 550s. Wow, I can't believe we were even saying that, 550s. Yesterday we were like struggling to break 20,000. Now we're in the 550s. Brutal. Brutal here. Yeah, I should have probably just taken a short after the short. Instead of taking a short. After we broke the anchored VWAP here. Should have probably entered short again. Would have been a beautiful trade. Saw the continuation here too. That was just too chicken. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. Let's see how much liquidity, if any at all, we've got stacked here. 850 has a large number of orders there. I'm sorry, 550. Watch for the slippery slope here. Man, still more continuation. This market is out for blood. Literally out for blood today, huh? There's a gap here at 318 from 313. From March 13th, there's a gap here that was never closed. You guys think we go there? Before getting at least some kind of a relief? Oh, man. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we did. Do you guys think there's such thing as a self-sabotage in trading? I feel like there is. I feel like I've been a victim to myself a lot of times of self-sabotage. Kind of like you know what not to do, but you still do it anyway. You know exactly what not to do, but you just can't help yourself. You just do it anyway. Start pressing buttons. I think it's a real thing, man. Self-sabotage. I think we're the ones that keep ourselves from being as successful and profitable as actually we imagine to be. It's ourselves. Still got some time here left on this candle, but I think she's gonna keep going. I see here a little bit of a we still got more time. Check out the higher time frames again. Oh no. So a lot of you guys were saying today was going to be an expansion day. Some of you said it was going to be consolidation day. I think the consolidation is a wrap at this point. And looks like the expansion's won. Expansion trend day looks like it is becoming. But somehow we managed to rip back up, rip back down, rip back up in the next couple hours. But I don't know if that's possible or probable. Yeah, we still got some time here. So it's 11 o'clock. We either put in the high or low today. That's what they say. 2 minutes left here in this candle. We just took that long there. I think we could take the last one here. Might be able to take this last one. See if they push above 620 one more time. Yeah, we got it. Okay. Okay. I don't think she gets above 640, to be honest with you. But if she does, I'll be bullish once again. I think we get a little bit more consolidation here before a pop, a real pop. Missed on that though. You haven't missed anything, brother. Shorted the Dow at 7 a.m. candle, breaks from the 645 candle SL, around 40 points, closing position now. Well, give me some money, Captain. That's what's up, man. Good for you, my brother. As long as setting up. It is setting up. But I don't think it's ready just yet. I don't know if she'll break 640. I don't think she'll even break 640. If she does break 640 though, then this could change things. We could see a 640 break. That's what I'm thinking. We can get a 640 break here. If we do get a 640 break, it'll probably come down and consolidate one more time. That could then lead to a nice entry on the long. Then we challenge this we challenge this trend line right here. That's what I'm thinking, guys. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking we can get this rip right now, because we do see this beautiful trap right here. We can get a rip right now, but I don't think it's going to be the straight line rip. Am I going to have a little pullback? That's what I'm thinking. Because she never makes it that easy. You know what I'm saying? She never makes it that easy. Once in a while she might, but usually she doesn't. Usually it's something like this. You know, this is your heads up. And then you get about 2 more candles, sometimes 3, before the actual move. See this little trap right here. Got 1 candle here. 2nd candle here. 3rd. Maybe this candle will be the one, but we'll see. She needs to break above 640 to have some meaning to her. She's going to give us an initial little pop, probably here, but I think she'll retrace it really quickly. There are definitely sellers in this region here. Alright, let's be patient here. She looks like she is going to come back to the downside. Take a little closer look at this here. Yeah, I kind of like this a lot. This could give us something. Trying to see if she's playing the game here of holding 600 or if she's going to try to bring us down under 550 again. I'm kind of 60-40 on that. I think 60% she is going to push us down again into the 550s. And then after that, possibly it's a better chance for a long. That's what I'm thinking. All right, let's see what happens here. She's trying. Getting a little bit of move off the 600. We have 15 seconds left in this candle on the 6 minute. See if we get a pop here from that move. If we could break through 640, then definitely this thing is going to want to rip. All right, let's see if she grabs the liquidity here from the last move down to 554. 550 maybe is where she wants to go. She is trying here. She is dipping. Dipping and sticking. Let's see. Let's see if there's still a demand here. She's setting up a beautiful base right now for a nice long. We'll see if it comes out. It takes a while to actually form though. That's why I always say watch 2 or 3 candles after your actual indication. It may not even come. It may end up being a fake out. It may end up being a bull trap. And she can continue down even further, a couple hundred more points. Which might end up being what's going to happen because the ES doesn't really have a reversal signal. The NQ does. The Dow does. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what we get here. We got some major sellers at 600. But this is an area of consolidation here. This 550 level can get pretty brutal. Yeah. Dow looks like it's trying to make a run. It's absorbing. ES is still undecided, still kind of chopping sideways, and NQ is still trying to make lower lows. Still trying to make lower lows here. All right. Yeah, these are the kind of times that you're just like, all right, what do we do here? What do we do? Just be patient. Just trying to scale into this position myself. I do think we'll get somewhat of an attempt. If we don't, we don't. All right, let's see what they do here by sweeping these lows. ES hasn't swept the lows yet, though. Yeah, well, I see slow markets, man. Just watch them because they will hypnotize you. ATRs on the 20s on the 3 minute, 40s on the 6. All right, she just missed the lows here. She just missed sweeping the lows. I think it's I think it's a fake out again for the bull trap. And see if she can rip it higher. That would be something. She's pushing. She's pushing, guys. See if there's any oomph in this move. Just try. See if this is actually her move. All right, YM looks like it's trying to make a nice slow run here. ES is positioned to do the same. I don't know if she's going to make a clean run. She's a dirty girl, so I don't know if she's going to make a clean run. Kind of think she might try to sweep one more time. I feel like there's a lot of nonsense going on, so I don't know if this is going to be the one. She might have another drop in. Yeah, we're going to wait till our gut tells us it's the right time. We took profits on this little long that we just took because it was getting stalled out there at 600. Let me take a look at what the heck happened here. Take a look at the 2 hour again. 2 hour looks disgusting. 30-minute looks disgusting. Doesn't mean we can't get a quick pop in here though to kind of mellow things out or even things out. And it sure does look nasty though. The higher time frames look really bad. All right, let's take a quick look here again. How does this look? I don't know. Looks like chop. I think we need a bigger one to kind of give us that low signal. I don't know. We'll play it by ear here and see what's coming on, what's going on. Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if she did drop some more from here. She doesn't even break through the 600s. Would not be surprised. This could be a 1-2-3 setup here. Usually I don't take these at the lows. This could be a 1-2-3 setup right here. Usually I don't like these at the lows, but you just don't know. It could be a 1-2-3. Maybe these are the lows right now, but they won't stay the lows, right? See if we could break through. It might be able to break through 620s. It would break through 620s here. It'd be a much more bullish indication that the market wants to continue higher. But if we do not and we get stuck here, we reject from here, then this could be sellers here selling at this 600 as an iceberg order. Can be an indication of that. I don't really trust those at the bottoms here though. Yeah, we might get stuck here. Iceberg order? I think not. I don't know. Yeah, pushes there. I think she might actually push here. She might actually go. She broke out above. She's still going. Ooh, Danrick says I was slaughtered today, man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. You're not the first person to say that. Let's hope that doesn't continue happening. If you feel like you're not mentally there, man, it's okay to call it a day. Yeah, watch this. Took a break today, man. I wasn't feeling up to it. I wanted to have a little sit time. My legs are a little bit sore from all week of walking. I wasn't really there. I wasn't really up to it today. I needed a little bit of a break. Let's see what she does. See if she gives anything up here. All right, let's see how far back she pulls here. All right, she just took out 591. By the way, I played this short. Already kind of cashed out a bunch on it. Let's see if she can hit one more. Matter of fact, I might just leave this one as a runner, see what happens here. Could we? Yeah, I think I might, because there's a lot of signals that are pointing to the downside still. I think I'm just going to leave her as a runner here. What's the worst that can happen, right? What's the worst that can happen here? I feel you, it's Friday. I didn't hit the gym this morning either. I'm still going to work out today, but I just wanted to mentally kind of just give myself a break from juggling too many things at once, because I just had a rough morning. You know, you guys ever have those rough mornings and you're just kind of like, whatever, not today. Not today, Satan. Yeah. Speaking of which, see, we could talk about sixth day of success in God's eyes. Let's make God famous. A disciple of Jesus who is faithful, fruitful, and fulfilled is making God famous. There is no question about that. The last F of success is to make God famous, is the promised result of life offered to God. Peter explains the cause and effect relationship in this way. Each of you should use whatever gift you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God, grace in its various forms. If anyone speaks, they should do so as one who speaks the very words of God. If anyone serves, they should do so with the strength God provides, so that in all things God may be praised through Jesus Christ. To him be the glory and the power forever and ever. Amen. Peter makes it clear that God has given each of us gifts that we should use to serve others. In this case, he is talking about spiritual gifts. Spiritual gifts are supernatural gifts entrusted to each of us by God. These spiritual gifts are one part of what I call the zone of God's anointing. The zone is a sweet spot in your life with the most significant kingdom impact. At the end of this plan, I will mention resources that can help you explore the zone of God's anointing in more depth. But for now, I'll simply say that living in the zone is the cause that leads to the fact of a 4F life. In this passage, Peter gives a few examples of how people can use their spiritual gifts to serve. In your life, you may serve by greeting people who visit your church with hospitality, cooking meals for the homeless, sharing the gospel with a coworker, leading a small group, or prayerfully interceding on behalf of a person with cancer. As you serve with gifts God has given you, by the strength God has given you, something amazing happens. What does Peter say will be the result? The phrase "so that" tells us exactly what the result will be. So that in all things God may be praised through Jesus Christ. To him be the glory and the power forever and ever. Amen. The bottom line is that you serve and talk, the bottom line is that you serve and people walk away saying, wow, he is really good, or she is so talented. The goal is that people encounter you serving faithfully, fruitfully, and fulfilled. They will say, wow, isn't God awesome? For the first 40 years of my life, I lived in Chicago area where I was serving in a church there. I met a young man who was running his own financial investment firm. He had his own way of managing money and was very successful in the world's terms. He was making lots and lots of money. One day he reached out to me and said, Dom, I need some help with financial management of my life. I want to be a good steward of what God has given me. He and his wife were young in their faith and wanted to help devoting a charitable foundation. I sat down with my legal pad and started with what seemed like a simple question. I asked him, why do you want to start a foundation? I thought they would give me one of the normal answers, that they wanted to support the work of God or give back or something like that. But that was not their response. With incredible clarity, they simply said, we want to put the generosity of God on display. Wow. I just sat there for a moment. I had never heard an answer quite like that. They went on to say, in the time we have been Christians and hanging around other Christians, we have noticed that most people seem to believe God is stingy or even cheap. That has not been our experience. We want to put the generosity of God on display. Because of the way they answered, and ultimately because the way they viewed their money, they would go on to give away millions of dollars. That may seem remarkable, but the story gets even better. Although they gave away millions, they never personally signed any of the checks. Whenever a check was sent out from the foundation they had created, it would be accompanied by a simple letter. The letter read something like this. We are sure you appreciate this gift. We want you to understand where it comes from. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, but remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth. God gave us the power to make wealth. All we are doing now is taking what God has given us and giving it to you. There is no need to thank us. Please get down on your knees and thank God. This couple accomplished their goals. They put their generosity of God on display. In accomplishing this goal, they also accomplished the ultimate goal of life, to make God famous. At the end of the year, if you have taken what has been entrusted to you and have used it in such a way to make God famous, you will have the privilege to hear, well done, good and faithful servant, followed up by the amazing invitation, come and share your master's happiness. Question of reflection. What has God put before you today that he is calling you to steward faithfully? How are you using your time, talents, and treasure to make God famous? Good questions. Good questions. That's some good stuff. Oh, man. Good stuff, right, guys? And we're still in this trade here. It looks like the market might be trying to possibly go higher now. Is that possible? Obviously, anything is possible, right? Is that probable, we should say. Let's take a look at the delta here. Delta. I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it. If I get stopped, I get stopped. But it looks like we are kind of possibly putting in... I really don't think we're done with the downside. I really have a hard time thinking we're done with the downside. Especially in the higher time frames. I don't see it on the higher time frames. I could get stopped here though. That's not an impossibility. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it. I see a continuation at the moment. If we start to lose this area here, if we start to lose 620, I might add back into the trade. We were already taking a nice chunk off of it, but there's a possibility she still has more downside left in her. Let's circle back here to our main chart and see what is going on. Looks like she is kind of letting it go here. Let it go. Let it go. Can't look back anymore. It's kind of hard to say. I feel like she needs a good push. Yeah, she's clearly pushing. Let's see if she hits this major low again. You guys think she falls off this cliff here and continues down? That'd be wild, right? Oh, I see a lot of downward pressure here. I see a lot of downward pressure. I don't know if we get a relief, man. I may just leave this trade on for infinity. Forever and ever. Let's see what happens. We had a pretty decent day today. I might call it a day here with my live account. We're up 275 on my live account, and we're up right now at the moment pretty nice on these eval. We're up about 700 apiece, more or less. I think we can get a lot more out of this move though. I haven't really seen anything yet to kind of signal that we're out of the, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I don't know. I'm gonna check your opinion on the delta here. This could end up being something. It's starting to get bigger now, so maybe this will be end up being something here. Maybe this breaks out some. Yeah, right now she's trying to sweep the low there at 550. If we lose 550, if we do lose it, and God knows we can, we might go to we might go to this 300 level, 19,320. We did have a gap down there, and the gap might be just what she wants. Damn, I should have kept that Bitcoin short open. I would have been printing right now. Okay. Next time, trust your judgment, I say to myself. Yeah, so I shorted this little pop here. It's because like I told you guys, there was a little box in here that I drew out for you guys. I think this was going to be huge resistance, and it ended up playing out pretty well. I think it stopped out once, and I tried it again. I think I got stopped out twice, but my stop losses were very tight here, very tight, because I was just playing the idea. And then once I saw the third attempt here, that's when I went heavy on my position. I started very light in the position, and then here I went a lot heavier. And then I took profits along the way, and I still have 3 right now that I'm holding. You guys think this 554 is going to hold? I don't think so. I don't think she'll hold. So this region here was important. I have it highlighted here. This region here was important because on the daily, if you look on the daily, there were imbalances in here. But we also have that gap here. There's imbalances in here. If we look on our see, they're even all the way down here. They're even all the way down here. They're even here. And we got that gap here at 313. There's a gap there. Let's see if I can do. I think there was a gap here, wasn't there? Yeah, we closed here, and then we opened here. So there's that gap to be filled here at 300. So I might just let her run to 300. What are you guys thinking? I'm gonna let her run to 300. I think. If I'm wrong, well, it was a good day either way. It's kind of the way you have to think about it sometimes when you want to see those big days, those big runners. You're like, you know what, I'm happy. I'm content with whatever I get. If we continue going, good. If we don't, then I'm fine. Either way, it's a win-win. We're green on the day. There's nothing we need to prove to ourselves. And I feel like that's the best way to have stress-free trading, I guess you would call it. Oh, guys, if you're new here and you haven't checked out our Discord, please do so. There are a lot of cool things in there. Very cool things. We have the STARS program. STARS program is an accountability group for you to join with others, a small like 5 or 6 person group where you guys are keeping each other accountable for what you want to do in your trading. You're going to see what works for other people and what doesn't work, and you'll be accountable to yourself and to the group as far as if you're following your own requirements or what you're telling yourself you're going to do. Your prerequisites, or what you would call them. Why am I getting a different read here? Nasdaq 100. All right, we're getting a little bit of a pop. Right under that last week's low, I think it was. What was it? No, actually last week's low is down here at 400. What was it that we had here? We had some kind of a level here. What was that? I think the level we had here was just that average daily range. Oh no, it was a major low because we had these candles over here, I believe. We had something here. Yeah. Yeah, we had these candles here. These are imbalances, and then we had some candles here. And I think we have a gap here, don't we? We have a gap here we never filled either at 430. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, we have a gap here. Wow, I didn't even know that. Look at this gap here. We had a gap here to here. Oh wait, but this is on regular. This is on, let's see if we filled it already. Let me go to electronic. Did we fill it? I think we might have filled this one already. Yeah, we filled that one already. Okay, that's why. Yeah, that one's filled. The one that's not filled is this one. This one's not filled. What a candle, guys. Look at this 4-hour candle. Whoa. My Lord. Yeah, we just hit last week's low? Yeah, we did, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. Then what was last week's? What was going on with my charts? Yeah, we did just hit last week's low at 545. All right, we got a nice little spike here on the delta. This could give us a move to back up to the upside. I'm checking on my 2 hour, 30 minute. They both look pretty good. The 2 hour looks like it's continuation. It could give us a little bit of relief for a little bit. The 30 minute here on the right hand side. The 30 minute here looks like it might have also given us a nice little indication of maybe a move back up to the upside. This looks like continuation on a 6 minute. Giga Rick, what's up, bro? That was last week's low, yeah. Thought it was last week's low. All right, so are we getting this pop? That's the question. I just don't think so. But we don't know. We just don't know. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I have to go and do some very important things. I'm going to wish you guys the best this weekend. And don't forget to use your stops, guys. They're your best friend, even though I don't feel that way sometimes. And only take your most, how do you call that? The most probable setup, your A pluses only. Don't do it to yourself, guys. It's not worth it. All right, we'll talk to you Monday, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe.